Chance to rest for the volunteers who spend hours at the top of Mount Tamalpais watching for fire. KTVU's Claudine Wong introduces us to the eyes of Mount Tam.
From this spot on the top of Mount Tamalpais, it seems the views are endless.
Clear winter days, you can see all the way to the Sierras. So up here we definitely have, I'd say, a prime vantage point out of the Bay Area.
Volunteers come here every fire season to staff this lookout on solo shifts.
A lookout sees typically what doesn't belong at that given moment.
We visited this spot on 2 different days, 24 hours that showed us the unpredictable nature of this beautiful place.
It can change in 8 minutes, 10 minutes. Really quickly.
We're surrounded by fog right now, which is most auspicious and wonderful. Only time the lookout can really rest during the fire season.
So we took advantage of that rare moment of rest to get to know the eyes of Mount Tam, a group of about 40 volunteers who every year spend hours training so they can spend hours up here.
They treat it as a craft. It's an art for them. So they take a lot of time in training themselves and being proficient at their jobs.
They work with the fire department, helping spot fires and relay conditions, and they all have different reasons for doing it. Of the 3 we met, William Doug Hitt was the newest. He found the program 3 years ago after volunteering to help victims of the Lake County fire. Turns out this type of work is in his blood.
My father was a lookout. As a new volunteer, one of the biggest challenges is understanding the topography and really knowing your locations and really exercising your eyes to be vigilant.
Sunita Ellenby has spent a decade here on Mount Tam, lured here by the call of another mountain.
I have a very special relationship with this mountain. I was training on this mountain to trek Everest Base Camp. And then when I came back, a friend said, "Hey, you know the trails really well. Why don't you volunteer for this?" So I did.
Stephen Post has guided them and so many others. He's watched from this spot for almost half a century.
This is year 49, I'm delighted to say.
Post says in some ways, not much has changed on Mount Tam.
Surprisingly little, except in the last 4 or 5 years, there's a difference in the quality of the way fires start and burn, and a greater degree of fire stress, and as well as heat stress.
And so the fire service is always adjusting.
We have alert wildfire cameras. PG&E has put cameras on all the mountaintops, which are a big help for us. They can spot a start, but there's still nothing quite like having human eyes on it.
Here you get that irreplaceable human touch.
Woodacre, Mount Tam in service and Mount Tam weather.
Using tools and techniques that may not be flashy, but are proven.
Osborne Firefinder is a tool that is used to locate the accurate location of the fire. Line this horsehair cross right on the spot that you see the fire.
Paper cards full of information from past lookouts.
Lucas Valley Road, it's 18 degrees, so we already have it.
Knowledge that is passed down.
Even 11 different arson routes, which years ago of the fire marshal identified.
It's a group effort, but each person takes this spot alone.
My first day on the job, there was definitely a fire.
I've spotted in 10 years smaller fires in these areas, I think about 4 times.
And while it's true that the views are so remarkable that people from all over come to sit and take it in, the relationship between the lookout and the mountain is special.
It's beautiful. It's never a lonely moment.
Well, I'm going to do it as long as I can. It's a sacred mountain.
On Mount Tam, Claudine Wong, KTVU, Fox 2 News.